Hey guys, welcome to our channel where we bring you the best kids stories. Please subscribe and like our videos to never miss out on any of our exciting stories. Today we will be bringing you the story of Jack and the Magic Beanstalk. This is a classic fairy tale about a young boy who goes on an adventure up a beanstalk to a magical world in the clouds. Let's get started. Once upon a time, there lived a boy named Jack. He lived with his mother in a small house near a big forest. Jack and his mother were very poor. All they had was an old cow. It wasn't much, but it gave them milk every day, which they turned into cheese to sell at the market. This was how they made money to buy food. One day, Jack's mother came into his room. "Jack," she said to him, "our cow hasn't given us any milk for 3 days now. We have no money left to buy food. Tomorrow you must take her to the market and sell her." Jack was sad, but he knew his mother was right. So the next day he put the cow to a cart and drove it to the market. On the way, Jack met a strange old man. "Well, hello there, Jack," the man said to him. "Why are you driving your poor cow to the market?" "We are very poor," Jack replied, "and the cow hasn't given us any milk. So my mother said we must sell her so we can buy food." "Don't do that," the old man said. "I'll trade this cow for 5 magic beans. Plant them and you'll see a miracle." Jack thought for a moment. Was this old man just trying to trick him? He didn't look very nice, but what other choice did he have? "All right," he said, "I'll take your deal." Jack took the 5 beans from the man, then continued on his way to the market. When Jack got home, he walked inside and said to his mum, "I have something to show you." "What is it?" she asked, looking very tired. Jack opened his hand and showed her the beans. "Wow," she said. "You traded our only source of income for some magic beans. What am I supposed to do with these?" She was getting really angry. But the man said that they were magic beans. Jack said, "Oh, that's not true." The woman said, "He tricked you, Jack. There's nothing magic about these." She threw the beans out the window and said, "Go clean your room, Jack. You can dream all you want about magic beans, but they won't make us any money." Jack nodded and went to his room. He felt bad that his mum was so upset with him. Maybe he should have listened to her and not believed the old man. But maybe the beans weren't completely useless. As soon as Jack's back was turned, one of the beans sprouted from the ground and began growing upwards. It grew higher and higher, touching the roof of the house and poking a hole through it. Jack ran to the window and looked up. The beanstalk was growing high above the clouds. He felt a strong urge to climb it. Jack grabbed onto the beanstalk and started climbing. He climbed up and up, higher than he had ever been before. Soon he was above the clouds and everything was white all around him. Jack had never seen anything like it. After a while, he saw a huge castle made entirely out of gold. It was shining brightly in the sunlight, and coming from the top of the castle, Jack could hear beautiful music. As he got closer, he heard a woman singing. Oh, how I wish someone would come and rescue me from this lonely tower. Jack looked around and saw a tall, strong beanstalk leading directly to the top of the castle. He smiled and began climbing. Suddenly, the music stopped and a giant voice boomed out. Fee-fee or foom, I smelled the blood of a human in my garden. Jack froze as he heard heavy footsteps coming towards him. Quickly, he hid behind a bush and held his breath. The giant walked past him without seeing him. Jack watched as he disappeared behind the golden door. Now was Jack's chance to explore the castle. He walked in and saw beautiful furniture made out of pure gold and precious jewels decorating every surface. It was like a king's castle, only much more beautiful. Then Jack noticed a harp sitting in the corner of the room. It was playing beautiful music all by itself. Next to it, he saw a golden egg lying on a little table. Jack picked it up and smiled. It was warm and shiny. As he turned to leave, he noticed a small cage in the corner of the room. Inside, he saw a goose. It was white and looked very pretty. Suddenly, the goose started talking. "Hello," she said to Jack. "Who are you?" Jack jumped in surprise. Hello," he stammered. "My name is Jack. Who are you?" "I'm a magical goose," she said. "I've been trapped here by this giant. If you let me go, I'll give you one golden egg every day for the rest of your life." Jack smiled and opened the cage. "Thank you," he said to the goose. "And don't worry, I won't let that giant hurt you any more." Jack took the goose outside and put her in a nearby tree. Then he walked back to the castle. He wanted to take the harp with him, but as soon as he touched it, it began making beautiful music. "Stop," Jack said, but the music wouldn't stop. It was too loud and echoed all around the castle. Suddenly, the giant appeared in the doorway. "Fee-fee-fo-fum," he said. "What is that noise?" Jack tried to hide the harp, but the giant was too quick for him. He grabbed the harp and walked over to Jack. "Give me back my harp," Jack said, snatching it from the giant's hands. The giant was furious. "How dare you steal from me? You'll pay for that," he said. The giant chased Jack all around the castle. Jack ran as fast as he could, but the giant was too quick. He almost caught Jack several times. Jack ran to the beanstalk and slid down. As soon as he reached the bottom, he grabbed an axe that had fallen off a nearby tree. Then he ran back to the beanstalk. The giant was coming down the beanstalk after him. "Let me catch you, little thief," he said. When Jack reached the bottom, he swung his axe and chopped down the beanstalk. Bang! The beanstalk fell and the giant fell with it. He fell to the ground below and disappeared. Now, the giant would never bother anyone again. Jack looked at the harp in his hands. It was beautiful. Then he remembered the magical goose. He ran to the tree and petted her. Every day now he could have a fresh golden egg. Jack was very happy. Jack ran home as fast as he could. He couldn't wait to show his mum what he had found. When she saw the golden harp and the golden eggs, she was very surprised. "But how did you get these?" she asked. Jack told his mum about his adventure up the beanstalk. At first, she didn't believe him, but then she saw the giant's castle in the distance. It was true. Jack had been to the land above the clouds. From that day on, Jack and his mum were never poor again. They had lots of gold and didn't need to sell their cow. And every morning, Jack would visit the magical goose and collect her golden eggs. The two of them lived happily ever after. So guys, this was the story of Jack and the magic beanstalk. If you like this story, hit the like button and share it with your friends. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so because every new adventure of Jack and the Magic Beanstalk is uploaded on our channel. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.